Students, Mr. Hubbard here going to walk you through Schoology and what this will look like for your temporary virtual learning solution. So when you log online to Schoology, it should look something like this. Whatever class you're in, it'll say quarter 3 here. Looks very similar to how it did last semester. You will have my contact info at the top. You can see my email here. If you click this link, it will physically open up an email for you, and you will already be typing an email that is going directly to my work email that I can see for whatever your question is. So if you need to contact me, that is the best way. Otherwise, on B days, I will be having my office hours from 10 a.m. to 10:40 a.m. on Google Meet, and you can join by clicking this link right here, and then the meeting code is WTMS Hubbard. The capitalizations do matter, I believe, so you just enter that right in there. Okay. Now, aside from contacting me, all of your information is in here. So the green folder assignments, this is for all the assignments that we'll be doing in class. If you want to stay up to date with what students in school are doing, you can see that there. Mostly we'll be preparing for our concert, but I will keep up to date our stuff in there. Now, some of you may be wondering, what do I do if I'm home with or without my instrument? And I'm going to answer that for you, so just hold tight. Okay, similar to last time, all the online materials are here. If I'm ever gone, that's there. But for you all, I have these two folders down here, this purple one and the red one. The purple one is provided by the school. These are all sorts of resources for you, going over expectations of what online learning looks like, how to use Google Meet, and instructions for you. If you're troubleshooting, if you're struggling to get online to the Google Meet to find a teacher's office hours, you can click on these pages here. Logging into Schoology. Hopefully you know how to do that by now, but we want to make sure use the website version, not the app. The app has lots of issues, but if you use the website here, you should be able to see everything as we see it, and it should be more clear for you. Then you can check schedules in campus and any iPad help you might need. There are more videos and resources down here for all sorts of things that you might need for online learning. Now, the folder that I've made for you is this red one for you here. I'll be updating any new materials and things for you in here. So every day when you have band or choir or orchestra, you should come in and check in to this online red folder right here in Schoology. You click in there, and right now there's only one thing in here. This is the main thing that you'll be doing every single day that you have class. So whether that's A day or B day, every A day or every B day, depending on when your class is, you'll check in to this practice/study log. Now, you're going to find this link for the first time. When you click this for the first time, it's going to open up and it's going to bring you to a Google Drive. Now, if you see this, you just have to hit this button right here, or the blue link. And it's going to ask you if you want to make a copy of this document. So you're going to make a copy of the Temporal Online Virtual Learning Music Practice Study Log for formatives for quarter 3. You're going to make a copy of this. Now, this will save directly into your Google Drive. So you have access to this via your Google Drive, which is anytime you see this symbol, that app. If you go to Google Drive, you can find this document in there. It'll now be saved in there, and it is called Copy of TOVL Music Practice/Study Log. And you can change this to whatever you want. If you want to change it to band formatives or something like that for your homework, that is fine. Now, this looks like a lot, and it might scare you, but don't worry. I'm going to walk you through it, okay? First thing here is you're going to fill in your name. You can click one of these boxes, and you're going to write in your name. So I know whose this belongs to. Then you're going to see here there's two sections. There's a left section here and a right section here. These are split up between two types of students. One is I have my instrument and I played it. Now, some of you might have your instrument at home and you're able to and wanting to play it. This would be your section here. Now, some of you might not have your instrument or are in a situation where you can't play it or simply don't want to play it. For those of you, you'll use this one over here. Now, I don't care which one of these two you use. This is all up to you and your musical journey and how you want to evolve in that. So instructions for the left side here. Let's say you have your instrument. It says fill in the white cells with notes, exercises, and questions from your music practice for the day. Check in each day of class for a weekly formative grade. So you're going to fill this out and turn it in every week so that I can keep track of your musical journey and monitor your progress here. So let's say we had an A day, and this is the week of February 2nd. So we're on Monday, February 2nd, and it's an A day, and I have band that day. So I'm going to check in here in my daily check-in. I'm going to see one of the questions below, and I'm going to choose one of these to answer. So this one says, how am I? Share a nice story. So I'm just going to write in here, I'm good. I had ramen for lunch today, and it made me happy, or whatever. Just share something that made you smile. Share something that lets me know how you're doing, so I can just keep track of you here, and we know that you're living life well. Okay. Number 2, stretch and warm up. So this could be stretching your body and preparing your instrument for your scales, something like that. So let's say I did 20 jumping jacks to stay healthy, and I played Cuckoo from the Red Book as a warm-up. Okay, and just share what you did during your practice session. So obviously this would be happening after you played your instrument for 20, 30 minutes ideally. Okay. Tuning, one note or open strings. So let's say I'm going to pretend I'm playing a violin now. So I played all 4 open strings. The D string was flat, so I turned the knob righty to tighten it, and then it was in tune. Then resonance. Do I sound good? So this is where you're focusing on your actual sound of your instrument. So with orchestra instruments, this could be, is my bow, I needed rosin, so I did that. And then I worked on bow pressure and how hard I was pressing on my strings. Or if you were playing a band instrument, this could be focusing on not honking or squeaking, or for a choir, this could be thinking about how my voice sounded. Did it sound like a nice, healthy singing voice? New skills. So this is anything new you worked on today. It could be notes, rhythm, scales, songs, challenges, something to challenge yourself, whatever. Let's say today I went to the back pages of the Red Book and tried to sight read the rhythms there. Then I looked up sheet music on Make Music for K-pop Demon Hunters. Whatever, so you can play and explore whatever you want to play, but just go through and tell me what you did. Tell me what you explored and how you became a better musician today. And then finally, reflection, what went well today? What's your next endeavor for your musical journey? So today I played for 15 minutes. Next time I want to be quicker and play my scales faster. And you can say whatever it is you want. So that's me done for A day. Let's say this is Monday A day. Now, obviously I don't have band again on Tuesday, so I can skip all these. But then next time, Wednesday, I would come through, I'd practice my instrument, and I'd do the same thing again. Now, once I have all these filled out, that's it for week 1. Now, this is pre-set up so that we have each of the weeks, and you can see the only thing changing here is the week that we're in for the quarter. Now, if you just want to use week 1 and keep rewriting over it, that's fine. You can just take screenshots and submit that way. Otherwise, a nice, easy way to share this with me, Mr. Hubbard, is to go up here. And I have in here, I guess I got to fix where that's on, but it says right here, hit the share button above, which is right here in blue, to share with Mr. Hubbard. And it's got my email there, so you can just highlight that, copy it, and you're going to share, and you can paste it up there to share with me. And you can send it my way, and I'll have access to this document so I can keep track of what you did. Otherwise, you can do screenshots and email it to me, or submit it on Schoology when I have an assignment up for you. Now, for those of you who don't have your instrument or simply don't want to or can't play your instrument, you will be in this section. You can see here I've got examples typed in here so you can see exactly what I'm looking for you to type in each of these. But now let's say I don't have my instrument and it's Monday again. I'm going to do a check-in. So same thing, I'm going to pick down here one of these questions to answer. And it says, how will you reward myself? So today after class, I'm going to play with my dog. Whatever. Okay, stretch and warm up. So this is ways you can stretch your body and get your mind ready. And again, you can see examples I've done over here. Now, since you don't have your instrument, obviously you can't play very much. Now, if you're in choir, obviously you can sing. But the new expectations over here, things you can do is watch a YouTube video of someone teaching about a music concept. And I've got 2 links here. One to just a Google search of the greatest music educators on YouTube. And the other is a bunch of playlists that I've put together of some good music videos that I use when I'm teaching. Okay, the next one here is vocab. It says learn a new music term. You can use Google, AI, or Wikipedia. So, for example, I went and I asked ChatGPT, I said, teach me a new music word, and it taught me about frisson, which is the term used for when you get the chills when listening to music, and I thought that was really cool. That's my new term for today. Then expression. It says make music in some way. You can sing, you can whistle, you can drum on your desk with a pencil, or you can do body percussion, or dancing, anything like that, or even composing music with flat.io, which is where you can write your own music, which is super cool, and that's free on your iPad too. And then finally, reflection. What went well and what is your next step in your musical journey? So this is how you'll keep track of everything you're doing. Stay in touch with me while you're online. I'll keep updating the Schoology as we go, but this is the first steps for you here, and this I think will be the primary thing I want to use that you can go through as we're going. So fill these out as we see, share it with me using the share button up here, and just don't be a stranger when you're online. If you have any questions, come find me or on my office hours, B days 10 to 10:40, or email me at caleb.hubbard@stpaul.k12.mn.us. Thanks, y'all. Bye.